I spent the next year and a half after that going in and out of jail and in and out of psychiatric hospitals and just completely broken. When I was 13, I started playing in bands. I had been playing music since I was a kid. I got my first guitar at 6 years old, and I was so excited. When I started getting into playing in bands, I started playing in garages, at-home punk rock shows and mosh pits on concrete and falling. And I would ditch school with the band, and we would go and tour the country. You know, I was already getting into being a full-blown drug addict, and I was like, well, you know what, maybe I'll sell drugs. And so I spent the next 3 years selling meth and heroin and guns, and I felt just really broken and very, very lonely, and I was like, well, I came this far, so I'm gonna start slamming. I burned every bridge in my life and became very violent and angry and aggressive and antisocial, and nobody wanted anything to do with me. So I spent the next year and a half using a needle to inject methamphetamines into my veins, and it took everything from me. My grandparents, they came and they told me about Teen Challenge along with my aunt Tony, and I was kind of like hesitant about this, and I ended up using, and I ended up back in a psychiatric hospital again, and I was fed up. I didn't know what to do with my life. But I went to the psychiatrist and I said, hey, listen, there's this place called Teen Challenge that I heard about, and I really need to go there. And if I don't go there, I'm gonna die. After much encouragement to play in the worship band, the Lord really, he grabbed a hold of my heart. I get to the castle and I become the dorms guy there, and I'm just really grateful. Like, Lord, I'll be a janitor. I'm grateful to be a janitor. I've got nothing, Lord. My whole life, all I did was thug it and play music, and I have nothing going for me. Who's gonna wanna hire me? Where am I gonna go? A mentor of mine, Pastor Paul, he took me on to his church to become a pastor at his church and teach the young adults. The Lord, he's really been teaching me about being transparent and broken and having a compassionate heart for people. And I get to wake up every morning and work with kids and be an influence in their life and point them towards Jesus. And I get to teach the Word of God, and I get to work with people and be a light in the community and just see lives transformed, because I get to work for Teen Challenge now and see all the things that God does in other people's lives. And I'm grateful that I have the relationship with God that I have now, because without it, I'd be dead or in prison. And I owe my life to Jesus. That's the simplicity of it.